videos are so secretive, right? Well, not today. In today's video, I'm breaking down my entire portfolio and sharing with you the exact percentages I hold in each coin and what my plan is for them. Here we go. So we're looking at this pie chart that I created with all my coins. And first of all, we're just gonna go by the biggest percentages and we're gonna reveal what these holdings are. As you can see, there's a couple percentages. You can see the percentages. 41% is my biggest holding, and then 15% is the next, then 5%, and it's only going to show all the big ones above 1%, like 1.4% and higher. And so I have quite a bit of coins, and I have a bunch of little coins that are worth very small amounts. And I won't really go into those exactly, but I'll just share with you the big percentages ones. All right, so first we got right here, this 41.8% is in Bitcoin. So I have a huge amount of Bitcoin, and I didn't have this much Bitcoin a couple months ago, but as I stated in the previous video where I'm going from altcoins into Bitcoin, this is why I have so much Bitcoin at the moment. And my actual plan with this Bitcoin moving forward is to get between 60 to 70% of my portfolio, or maybe even higher, in Bitcoin in the next coming months. And so right now, all of my Bitcoin is on the crypto.com platform on the app, and I'm staking it. And we're gonna do some math here. So I earned 4.5% on their platform for staking it. And so we're gonna divide 4.5 by 12 to see how much I earn per month. So it's going to be 0.375% a month. And now I have 0.906 BTC. So if you times that by 1.00375, I'm earning about, then you just take this and subtract the 0.906. I'm earning about 0.003 BTC a month, which is over $100. We'll see exactly. Let's times it by 38,000 because it's at 38,000 at the time of this recording. So I'm earning about $129 a month from staking my Bitcoin. And my plan with this Bitcoin is just to stake it on their platform for the next 4 to 6 months, however long it takes for Bitcoin to reach its new all-time highs, or for it to outperform altcoins big time, so I can start switching back into these altcoins. Now, something I want to talk about is one of my biggest holdings previously was Ethereum, which I have a very small amount of Ethereum right now, but as Ethereum has rallied and gone up crazy amounts, I've been selling it into Bitcoin, and that's why my Bitcoin portfolio is pretty big chunk. So I had about 25% of my portfolio in Ethereum, but as it's gone up, because it was at 0.025, I'm even going to show you on the charts, because I've had Ethereum for a long time. So Ethereum, we're going to look at the Bitcoin value. So if you click on here, on CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin, you can see the Bitcoin value. This was in 2017, but previously, even just right here in March and a little bit before, we were at 0.03, and even before that, I was buying in at 0.025 was the low end. And then we rallied all the way up. I started selling some at 0.04, and then 0.05, 0.06, 0.07, and then my last little bit at 0.08. So with the intentions to rebuy my Ethereum when it gets back down to 0.03 or 0.025, I can get about 3 times more Ethereum on average, or a little bit less, 2.5 to 3 times more Ethereum by waiting and holding on to that Bitcoin. So that's my goal with this, is to get 2.5 to 3 times more Ethereum from holding on to the Bitcoin. And so that's why my Ethereum holding is very small now, because I've moved it all into Bitcoin and it's been added to this chunk. My second biggest holding is Crypto.com, which I made a video about Crypto.com, and I have about 15.1% of my portfolio in Crypto.com. Now, the cool thing about this is I'm also staking this coin as well, and I stake it on the Crypto.com platform, and I earn a little bit more than Bitcoin. So with 25,000 of my tokens, I have 102,000 tokens. I'm earning about 12%. So with 25% of my holding, I'm earning 12%. And then with the other 75%, I'm earning 6%. So to do the math on this, we're going to go 0.06, because that's 6%, times 75%, because it's going to be 75% of my total portfolio is staking at that 6%. So that gives me about 4.5%. And then you're going to add the 0.12, the 12%, times the 25% of my remaining portfolio. And that's going to give you an average of about 7.5% for staking it. And then we're going to take this amount and we're going to times it by, let's just say 100,000. So I'm earning 7,500 tokens a year, and we're going to divide it by 12. So I'm earning 625 tokens a month, and that is, at the time of this recording, about $78 a month for this. So that plus the Bitcoin, I'm earning about $200 a month from staking these two coins. And so the Crypto.com coin, I'm earning about $78 a month, and this is one of my favorite holds, like I explained in the previous video, and I think this can continue to rise higher and higher in price. And so as this staking, I'm just earning more and more coins that I'm going to be holding for the long-term future. And so this is one of my longest holds that I don't trade a ton. I'll trade every once in a while where it goes up 30, 50%, whatever. Sometimes it'll go up to 20 cents, and then it'll come back down to 15. Right now it's at 12 cents. And I even bought a little bit more at the dip, around 9 or 10 cents. And this is one that I don't trade very often, but I'm just accumulating more and more to hold long term. And it's one of my favorite holdings. And then I will be selling more of it if it continues to outperform Bitcoin, which it hasn't really done very much recently. But if it continues to outperform Bitcoin, I'll be selling some of my Crypto.com tokens into Bitcoin. And then my next biggest holding at 5.2% is NU, N-U. So this coin is on Coinbase Pro, NU Cipher. It is rank 174. Its market cap is 175 million, and this coin is trading at 27 cents right now, and it's at 713 Satoshis. And this coin was all the way over $1. I think it went up to $1.20 about 2 months ago. And since then, it hasn't really done much. So this is one of my biggest holds because it can easily go up a crazy amount. And one of the biggest reasons I'm super bullish on it is because if you go to the markets right here, you can see what exchanges it's listed on. And it's not on Binance yet, or even KuCoin. But once it gets listed on Binance, I believe that it'll just pump a lot from that initial listing on their exchange. And so this is one of my long-term holds that I trade as it goes up, because it'll do this where it just bounces, goes up 20, 30%, comes back down, goes up, comes back down, goes up, comes back down. Right now it's come down quite a bit, and so it's a great time to be buying and flipping. So this is one that I'm holding long term, and I could easily see it going back up to $1. And so I'm just going to be patient with this one and then trading it along the way. And really my plan with all of these altcoins, like I said, is to just get more Bitcoin in the long term. And so I'm looking more, not as much at the dollar value as the Bitcoin value. I'm trying to see that Bitcoin value outperform and move up a lot. Then my next biggest holding is SXP at 3.8%. Now this one is one that is partnered with Binance, the exchange, and it's kind of similar to the Crypto.com card because they have their own card, their own debit card, which I haven't used, but this coin is ranked number 170. It is around $2 and its market cap is 183 million, which is very close to new Cypher. So the lower the market cap, the more potential that it has. And this coin, the thing that makes me the most bullish on it is that it's partnered with Binance. So it's partnered with a good exchange. A lot of people use their card and I think it has a lot of potential. And it's very, very low in Bitcoin value. So look at last summer. We can't even see the highs, but it went up all the way to about 0.000045. You can't even see that. Right here it says 0.000333. So it went up to about 10 times higher than it is right now in Bitcoin value last summer. And so it's one that I've been trading and I'm trying to get more Bitcoin with it. And so as it's gone down to these low Bitcoin values, I've been buying it and then flipping it for more Bitcoin. Because essentially, if you buy the coin right here, when it's at this Bitcoin price and then you sell it here, you're doubling the amount of Bitcoin you would have. And then if you sell it here, then you're tripling it. And then here, quadrupling it. And so the plan with this, like if you buy it right now at 0.00005 and then you sell it at 0.0001, then you basically would double the amount of Bitcoin you had. So that's my plan with these, is to sell them as they go up and get more and more Bitcoin, which that Bitcoin I'll be holding on to see them go down to these lower Bitcoin prices and rebuy them. So that's one that I really like. My next hold is 3%. It's Loom. Also made a video on this, and if you want to check it out to see why I think it can go up a lot, you can check out my other video on it. It's an $81 million market cap, ranked number 348. And this coin, it hasn't been listed on regular Coinbase yet. That's why I'm super bullish on it. And I think that the initial listing on regular Coinbase will pump the coin a lot and we could see a crazy run up from it. So this is one that I'm holding long term as well, and I'll be trading it as it moves up and down because there's a lot of volatility in the markets right now. And then next we're going to be looking at 2.8%, and that is in Fourth. So this is a brand new coin that was added to Coinbase a month ago about, I think. And it's trading at $17.77. Ranked number 285. It's $119 million market cap. And it started out and went up to about, it only shows $60 on here, but on Coinbase went up to almost $90 and came back down to around like 30 or 20. And then it's been just bouncing up and down, went down to 30, went up to 50. So I've been waiting to buy these drops when it went to 30, selling it, and then just been buying more as it's been going lower and just waiting for it to go back up to these prices again. And so I'm just going to be patient with this one, and same idea is just to get more Bitcoin. Then next we have OXT at 2%, and this one has actually had a pretty decent day today, and so it was actually a little bit higher percentage wise of my portfolio, but I sold a little bit for the price increase. So this one is $250 million market cap, or $256 million market cap, ranked number 140, and it's trading around 44 cents, just jumped up. And this one I've been holding for a long time, and I've been trading it. I initially started buying it around 15 to 17 cents. It's one of my biggest trades where I was selling it. It had this huge run up in August of last year, and I was selling it at 25, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, all the way up, and it hit $1 exactly on Coinbase, and I sold out completely. And then I waited until it was around 30 to 40 cents to start rebuying my position, and then just been trading it, selling it as it goes up and down. And so it's probably one of my most profitable coins. And today it went up from 35 cents all the way up to 50, and I sold some at 46 and then 49 cents, and waiting to rebuy those positions at around 36 to 37 cents. So this is one of the ones that I'm holding long term as well, and it's usually a little bit bigger percentage of my portfolio, and I think it has a lot of room to grow, and it can outperform Bitcoin quite a bit. Even if you look at this, we're going to look at the previous chart that I was looking at before, and we're going to look at the Bitcoin value. And on this day when it went up to $1, it was at 0.00009, so it was about 9 times higher than it is right now in Bitcoin value. And so if we saw something like that happen, it would put the price of this coin at about $3.50, which would be crazy. And then next, at 3%, we have this coin B Pro, and this one's on KuCoin. This is one of my smaller market cap bets that I'm trading, and my exact trade for this, price entries and everything, is on my Patreon if you're interested in that, where I post a lot of my trades and what I'm doing in the market. And this one has had this crazy run up and then has just come back down. So this is one of the ones that I'm trading, and primarily against Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin price just goes up and down a lot. So right now is a beautiful entry. It's about the same price as right here in the entry position, and I've been just trading it because it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and I could see it going up, back up to these prices pretty easily, because it is a very, very low market cap, $10 million market cap, which is very, very low. Rank number 914, a little bit riskier play, so I would advise to use smaller percentages in riskier plays like this. And then next, we have 1.7% LRC. This one's also on Coinbase and Coinbase Pro, and it's trading around 37 cents today. Rank number 113, and its market cap is 458 million. And this one is also, I compare it a lot to OXT and NU, where it hasn't done much recently, and it hasn't performed well against Bitcoin in the recent couple of weeks, but I can see it easily doing very well, going back up to prices like this in Bitcoin value, which would be 5 times where it's at right now, because it is a little bit lower market cap, and so that means the potential is a lot higher for it to move. So I can see this coin trading over $1 easily, and even maybe $2 to $2 to $5. And so this is one of the coins that I'll be trading with and getting more Bitcoin with, just like all the other ones. Next we have Scale, which is 1.4% of my portfolio. This is a coin that was added to Coinbase recently. Kind of the same idea as these other ones, where it's around 32 cents. It went up to $1. Went up to $1.20, I believe, just a month, 2 months ago. And I could see it easily getting back up to those prices. It's a $310 million market cap, rank number 130. This is just another one to trade against Bitcoin. And then my next holding is 1.6%, and that is US dollar. So US dollar is just one of my holdings that I try to keep between 10% or more, depending on the time in the market. When we're up a lot, I try to have it even higher, like 20%, 30% of my portfolios in USD. Right now, since we've had this huge correction, it's a very small amount, 1.6% of my portfolio is in there. But as it gets bigger, as we go higher and higher, that number will grow and grow, because I'll be selling as we go up and up. So that number I try to keep above 10% at all times to just be able to buy the dips when we see dips in the market. And that's something that I teach in my course as well. And XTZ is my next one at 2.6%. This is one that you can stake on Coinbase. It's ranked number 34. It's trading at around $3.50, and its market cap is $3 billion. It's a little bit higher market cap. This coin was at over $7 just a few days ago before the big crash happened. And this is one that I'm staking, that I've been staking for a long time, for over a year and over a year and a half now. I've been staking this coin, and it's just one of my favorite things, because staking, for those of you that don't know what it is, you just earn, it's like dividends where you get a certain percentage monthly, and this one you earn 5% a year about, so you earn about 0.6% monthly, or you would earn about 0.4% monthly. So you'd earn about 0.4% monthly with staking this coin Tezos. And it's just one of my favorite holds, and I also am trading it against Bitcoin as it's moving up. So these percentages are getting lower and lower because they're getting added to my Bitcoin. And that's why my Bitcoin is growing a lot more. And then this last one at 1.4% is OMG. This is one of my favorite holds as well, and it's dipped quite a bit just in the past week or so. It was trading at almost $15 a week ago, and yeah, it even hit $15 about 2 weeks ago, and then now it's trading around $5.80, and it even went down as low as $4 or 2 days ago. So this is one that I'm trading and holding long term. I can easily see it outperforming Bitcoin in the short term, and we can see these big movements from it. So I'll be trading it against Bitcoin and trying to get more Bitcoin with that. And then the rest of these really, really small percentages are in a bunch of different coins that are smaller market caps. And these are ones that I'm just trading on platforms. Some of them, like I have a small amount of ETH, I have some share token, I have some XYO, I have some DYP, I have some Kasha, I have Ocean, I have a little bit of XRP, a bunch of just smaller positions that I'm holding, and these are ones that I'm trading as well, and they're just accumulating me more and more Bitcoin. So like I said, my plan with all of these is to transition them into Bitcoin. And like I said, I want my Bitcoin to be about 60 to 70% of my portfolio, and just continue to stake it, earning that 4.5% a year by staking it and waiting for the best times to rebuy these altcoins and get 3 to 5 times more altcoins by doing this. So that's my plan for this next few months with this. My portfolio is going to change constantly. Right now it looks like this. A couple weeks ago I had a huge chunk of Ethereum before Ethereum had its huge run up. And so my portfolio will fluctuate a lot depending on how many trades I'm doing and what I'm thinking about the market, what I'm doing with it. But like I said, the goal is just to get more and more Bitcoin with this, and just to be able to stake more and more of it and hold on to that Bitcoin until I believe we'll be reaching those high amounts over 100K, 200K, maybe even close to 300K. So there you go, secret's out. That was my portfolio reveal, and you got to see exactly how much I'm holding in each coin, the percentages, and what I'm thinking for the future. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the video for more future content like this. Let me know down below in the comments what kind of breakdowns you'd like to see next. If you'd like me to break down any individual coins or any things you guys would like to see in the future videos. And remember, as always, keep it in the green.